MultiVersus made history when the open beta came out on July 19th. If you wanted to play the game right away, you had to watch MultiVersus gameplay on Twitch, and not watch a 5-hour pool stream. I was really excited to play MultiVersus that before the open beta came out, I would search high and low for a closed alpha key. I would search in random Discord servers acting like someone's kitten to see if the sad sucker would fork over a key, but instead, I had to live with nightmares. God. Me and apparently over 100,000 people wanted to get their greasy hands on a controller to beat the living shit out of Warner Bros. Characters. Because on July 21st was the all-time peak for the beta, with the game having 153,433 concurrent players. Millions of people were talking about MultiVersus. There were TikToks, YouTube videos, Reddit servers, Instagram reels, and even Facebook groups. Yes, Facebook groups on MultiVersus. You know you made it big when there's a Facebook group about your game. But all of that eventually came to an end. In mid to late August, just 1 month after the beta released, more than half its players started leaving. Loyal players and new players started to leave because of the multitude of problems and false promises. Shutting down MultiVersus for the time being is the best decision ever made since they created Super Saiyan Shaggy. And literally based MultiVersus around him. That's super goated. I know I'm a little late to the party, but I've been wanting to talk about how player first games can fix MultiVersus. So let's do it. So before we talk about what player first games can do to fix MultiVersus, let's talk about the major issues that made players turn off the game and play the Smash version of Kung Fu Panda instead. Also, if you guys haven't played that, not sponsored or anything, but it's so bad it's good. Like, try it out. Anyway, the game's online server wasn't the best. And like I said in my previous video, the game was full of characters with cheesy or busted moves. Some examples I could give you guys are Superman's grab, Taz's spin move, Tom and Jerry's insane projectile game, Harley's combos, and Batman's uppercut. There was a huge setup. People would exploit Velma and Jake. And basically what they would do is, Jake, he would inflate himself just like a balloon. And what Velma would do is she would spam her stupid comic word attack and it would chase you down until you die. You're dead. You're gone. People would just do that to farm easy wins. It took a little bit for the devs to fix it, but that was a really bad time. Like, if you played during that era of MultiVersus, it was a bad time. You're gonna have a bad time. These things might not seem like much, like, you know, Superman choking you to death, or Taz spinning his whole body into you with his claws, ripping you apart. You know, it doesn't seem like much to the average eye, but when a character has a high win percentage, it's because of that goddamn move they have that's so busted. And even though there's things that would piss players off, props to player first games because they would try their best to patch things right away, but the damage was already done because players started leaving. They were dropping like flies. Player first games really needed a bit more time to finish the game, but what can I say? This was an open beta after all. Like I said before though, its popularity died off because they bit more than they can chew with their promises. Although player first games never promised this, they made an insane schedule for themselves, and they got players' mouths watering. The schedule they made said that they would release a character every 2 weeks. A character every 2 weeks? That's like me promising a video every other day, let alone a week. It's been like months since I've uploaded, but it gave players false hope. And, you know, people that actually believed that, they something inside of them just snapped. Then something just snapped. Something inside of me. I didn't care anymore. I didn't care about getting a fighter every 2 weeks. I care about buying expensive cosmetics. I would say, player first games, pull out the schematics and start thinking of some awesome characters to add. Because Stripe? Gizmo? LeBron James? Like, okay, LeBron James is actually, that's actually pretty funny. But there is no need to add Gizmo and Stripe off rip. You guys had so many people wrapped around your finger, and you chose them. Like, where's Walter White? Where's Gus Fring? Where's Walt Jr.? Okay, where is Walt Jr.? Think about the popular fan bases, because Warner Bros. Owns so many good franchises. Add characters people have been asking for the longest time. At least add 2 or 3 cool fighters people have been asking for. And these are guaranteed fan favorites. Joker, Daffy Duck, and Scooby-Doo. Boom, baby! Oh, what's that? The 153,000 consecutive players are coming back now? You're welcome, MultiVersus. And no, I do not hate Gremlins. I like Gizmo and I like Stripe, but people would go nuts over these characters. Not only that, but their respective franchises are already in the game, so it makes so much sense to add those 3. And yes, some people might think that those are generic choices, but who the hell doesn't want to see Scooby-Doo scrap with fucking Bugs Bunny? Like, come on now, that would be fucking awesome. Let's see. What else can I fix? Ah, yes! The Battle Pass. The Battle Pass needs to be upgraded entirely. They need to add at least 100 tiers with Glemium included, so people that get on MultiVersus for hours on end get the rewards they deserve for contributing to the game and keeping the community alive. Speaking of the Battle Pass though, let's talk about the missions real quick. They have to give us better missions, because the missions we got were kill a player on the right side of the screen, kill a player on the left side, top, bottom, get kills with DC characters, get kills with assassins. You see the pattern by now, right? But there was a mission in particular that was pretty interesting. It was block a projectile using Wonder Woman's shield. This is amazing. Because if there were more missions like this, it would get people to play other characters and get out of their comfort zone. And if it goes well, they'll have a new character they like playing, and boom! It's a plus for everyone. But you know what's not a plus? Freezing up like an icicle and dying mid-match. Dedicated servers with a good connection is the main thing that they promised before the game was even released. And yes, I know it's a beta, so there's still time, but boy oh boy, there's some wacky results. I stopped playing MultiVersus because of unbalanced characters, but I know the game freezing mid-match made people quit instead. I go over why I stopped playing MultiVersus in a different video, and I think the team watched it and decided, oh, I know Joker stopped playing our game? No, this can't be! We gotta fix our game ASAP! So, player first games, I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a bigger and better comeback in 2024 when you officially release MultiVersus. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, and if you didn't enjoy the video, subscribe anyway, because I'm going to work even harder to make better videos. Also, go ahead and check out my last MultiVersus video if you like this one. The video is about why I gave up on MultiVersus in the first place. It's a banger. I go over more points in that one, and I also give player first games more tips on what they could do to fix the game. And if you made it this far, thank you so much guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and have a good one.